Hello, my name is Leah Swain and I'm with Certum Solutions. Today we are going to go over our series Odoo version 19 release, dashboards, discuss, and documents. All right, I've already gone ahead and moved the applications to the top. If you're not sure how to do that, you just click on an application, wait till it wobbles, and then you can drag it around and place it wherever you'd like. So I've moved up dashboards, discuss, and documents. Those are the three that we are covering today. So first, let's go into dashboards. Dashboards have been reinvented. You can now create a new dashboard by inserting data into a blank dashboard directly, and it will create the dashboard for you. So in this example, we are looking at the sales dashboard. One of the really cool changes is now you can display charts in full screen. So when you're looking at the dashboard, you can click on it and this arrow pops up in the corner on that chart. You can now make that chart full screen, and you also have the ability to zoom in. So you have a bar here at the bottom, just like if you were recording a video and you wanted to trim the video, you can also trim the data in the dashboard. So you could take a look here. It's a drag and drop functionality. So additionally, you do have a date filter now that has been applied, so you can change it to see days, weeks, months, quarters. When you go outside of this, you can also do your date filters here that include some more detailed dates than what you had in a quick filter before. Additionally, your search menu has your global settings for the report that you're looking at, and you can do some of your filters within the search bar now when you have the report open. Also, here in the top corner, you see this fancy little star. Watch what happens over to the left side when I click the star. Ta-da! You've got a favorites menu. So you can go over now and put a star on all the ones that you like for ease to access them quickly through the favorites menu. This can be minimized as well so that you have full screen options if needed. Additionally, for live chat, you can monitor ongoing live chat conversations in the dashboard to spot any staffing issues, any adjustments that you need to make. You can sort the list and pivot measures. It's now possible to set multiple companies up on the dashboard, and you can switch between views of the bar line, graph line, pie charts when you're within the report. Time-based charts are now supported using the Zoom as we had discussed. Overall, that's some of the cool new functionality in dashboards. Again, as you'll see with the series, it's all about streamlining your efficiency and your integrations. Additionally, there is the AI capabilities within this dashboard, so you can ask questions specifically to report measures or ask for certain reports through the AI function, and it will scrub and look for those as well. All right, next up we have the Discuss application. Now when you go to make a call within Discuss, you have the ability to change your microphone, your video, your camera before you join the call. Additionally, you have this new little function here in the side, a picture-in-picture, so you can pull the call out and still navigate within Odoo and have your call open on the screen, but not blocking your data or your abilities within Odoo. When you want to put it back, you just bring the call back here, and you can toggle back and forth several times if needed. In addition to that, you have the ability to set your away message. We've discussed this on other applications, specifically the CRM, when your customers are trying to email you or chatter within company. You go to your icon here in the top right. You'll see that I'm showing as online right now, but I could set myself to do not disturb and none of my notifications would come through. Additionally, within the Discuss, you have the ability to limit notifications through the icon itself, but the easiest way, I believe, is to set your availability within your icon. Okay, you do have the option now to, when you're sending out chat, you can tag an @ group. So you could say @sales team or different department codes. So you can tag more than one person at a time. You also have the ability for quick drive buttons to add emojis and GIFs. When you're sharing your screen, you can also share your audio. You have the ability to push notifications for call invitations and send push notifications. And you can use your avatar widget to see if somebody else is online or away. So you can click on them and it will give you detail as to whether or not they're available or not available and if they've set a time for return. Pretty cool. Open up lines of communication, which we all know communication is the key to being a successful business. You've got to communicate with your team. So the next one is documents. So something really cool, when we go to configuration, you'll see now the integration between accounting and documents has been improved and is now automated and enabled by default. If you go to your settings, you will see now that your accounting is set here and you can define what folder that you want it to go to. And you have the ability to set the journal as well. Let me go back to settings. All right. Additionally, you can add documents from Chatter, and anytime there are changes to the documents, that's logged in Chatter as well. That's not only limited to the movement of the document, it also defines the access, modifications, shares, renaming, anything document-wise, that's all recorded in Chatter. You can convert an email into a document, and emails with no attachments are sent to the alias and turned into a file. Document location, you can choose the desired folder when moving documents, creating shortcuts, duplicating files, and you are provided a warning message when general access rights are modified. So another thing that has been released is you will now get warning messages when general access rights are modified after a document move, meaning if you were to move something from finance to the 2025 catalog and the access rights in 2025 don't match what the document had originally, you'll now get a warning message advising you that the user rights need to be checked. Also, there was the HR integration reworking. So the recruitment subfolder has been removed. Now you can have multiple files created dynamically for each employee. And I'm sorry, I meant to show you that when we were in configuration. So now you see here, you have employee folders and you have employee subfolders, and you can set your default tag. So the subfolders you can import for each employee, just separation with a comma when you're importing those. All right. Additionally, you can create server actions from a document. So let's go over to, we can use server actions when looking at the preview screen. And you'll see here now we can send this to the finance folder, or we can also have a signature made onto it. Depending on the document itself, it's going to prompt you with what actions can be taken. Here we go. We can click on actions and it'll ask us if we want to make this into a split PDF, if we want to create a shortcut, manage the versions, lock it down, send it over. Sometimes it can look at your document and say, okay, this is a vendor bill, and do you want me to create an expense? So it's always really cool to see what options are available for each and every document that you upload. Additionally, you can use AI when looking at a document. It can generate reports, spreadsheets. It can also do server actions as well as generating an expense or a vendor bill through the AI function. And then lastly, of course, they've opened up the ability to manage the write of multiple files or folders all at once through the list view. So you can go through here. So you can go through and select several different things, and you have multiple actions now to move them, share them, download, and of course sign. So I hope that helps. If you have any additional questions about dashboards, discuss, or documents, we of course offer training options, and we'd be happy to assist with any questions that you do have. Be sure to like, share, subscribe so that you get all the videos that are released in this series and are up to date with all changes for Odoo in the future. Again, it's Leah Swain with Certum Solutions, and we look forward to working with you. As always, we wish you continued success. Have a great day.